back. This is part 2 of the Arbour bench, garden arbor bench build. As I mentioned in the first one, I'm not going to show you all the sanding and peeling that goes on this. Like that is time-wise by far the majority of what I spent my time doing. I did show one peeling in the beginning of the other ones. I figured I'd show one full sanding piece at the beginning of this one. Pretty much this whole video is sped up. I think I used 10 times. So it's going pretty quick, as you can see. Every piece, of course, had to be sanded, rough sand it like this first, and kind of a finish sand before the finish was put on. This video, the part 2, is going to cover the assembly of the two sides of the arbor, as well as the back of the seat. Once all of that is together, I'll be able to start putting the whole thing together. As you know, when you're dealing with mortise and tendons, they have to go together in a certain order, or you're not going to be able to get them in. So these pieces have to go together first to kind of hold the whole thing together, and then I can put the rest together around that. So now that I have all the pieces cut, peeled, sanded, sized, tendoned, etc., the holes all drilled, we can start putting it together. So it's just a matter of gluing it up and putting it together. So that sounds simple enough, just glue it up and put it together. But of course, there's always little gotchas or whatever. And since I don't have a nice, what's the word I'm looking for? Drill stand, drill press. There we go. I don't have a nice drill press stand set up for this. I only have a small desktop or tabletop drill press. And really, ideally, if you had a drill press, you could just put all these holes perfectly in line, and it would go together much easier. I'm just kind of freehanding it, doing my best to keep it level and plumb. So of course, there's slight variations in each one of the holes doing it that way. That's a cost of not being a professional, I guess. So as you can see, I end up having to put a bit of tension on this to get it together. It all goes together fine and locks up nicely. It just means it's a little bit extra of work doing stuff like this. No problem though. If I stick with this, I'll eventually get the, add the gear as time goes on. So putting the sides together is pretty straightforward and easy. As you can see, they went together all right. Now I'm going to make the back of the bench. As I mentioned in the first video, I'm doing this all in my head as I go along. It's just I saw a couple, really two different benches online, just pictures. Just a Google picture search that I liked, and I'm kind of combining the two of them into one idea. So because of that, since there's no plans or measurements or anything, I'm just making this up as I go. And I left a lot of the kind of figuring things out, not all of it, because it would just be too boring to watch, but a lot of it around the back of the seat, the bench seat. You'll see me kind of measuring and thinking and doing some math and taking things apart and recutting and changing dimensions as I go along. The rationale for that is just, like I said, I'm kind of making it up, standing back, taking a look at it. Does it look okay? Those spaces and gaps between the logs are what need to look right. You do your best shot at the first time, and then it's stand back, take a look, make adjustments as necessary. Okay, so that's enough listening to my voice, probably putting you to sleep. How about a little song? We'll listen to some tunes while I build the back of this bench.
Oh, blow the man down, bullies, blow the man down. To me way, blow the man down. Blow the man down, bullies, blow him away. Give me some time to blow the man down. We went over the bar on the 13th of May.
So as a side note for anyone who's been watching this, how many miles do you figure my dog Ranger's put on in the course of this video so far? He hasn't stopped. And we're getting close to the end here. Pretty much got the two halves of the back together. The next phase, of course, is starting to put all these pieces together into the bigger unit. So in the next video, we'll take the Arbour sides and put them together with the back of the seat, as well as the support for the front of the seat. That'll kind of give us our main framework to start to put it all together. Put it together first dry, the same as we did with these pieces, and then we'll take it apart again and glue it once we have everything fitting properly. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in part 3 soon. Thanks. Bye.